What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over the best solo challenges to do right now. So this is specific to do as of, I guess, the 18th. Obviously, it should be good for the time coming. But I just want to say, sorry, my throat was a little, I don't know what you say there, but you know what I mean. But basically, what I want to go over is, like I said, the top challenges for right now with what should be coming up, in my opinion. So number one on this list is going to be the NFL draft promo if you have not completed it. And I actually think this is a really good one to do. And I would advise also to keep all of the players and do not sell anyone that you get. So keep the 93s. You get 2 93s and you'll get 3 90s as well as 2 97 overalls. I would personally advise to go ahead and just keep it. And the reason is, obviously for Rookie Premier last year, you had to use a lot of these draft players. So if you go ahead and keep them from this year, when we get to the point of having to use them, we should be good to go. And I think it will be super beneficial, just if you haven't done them, to go ahead and do those. Second up would be the journeys. So what I would start with first is Journey Diamond. Just because it's the newest, you do get these themed diamond packs, and then they're probably the fastest to complete as well. I only need like 30 more stars to go ahead and complete this one all the way. And they give decent coins as well. For I think there's like 5 more challenges, and I get 7,000 coins. So you get a decent amount of coins for the time you put into it, and then work your way backwards and try to beat these. You know, you do get packs, coins. They do take a little bit of time. They're not that easy to do, but you do get packs and coins, as well as you get those completion tokens. So that way, when we do get the fourth journey, you are ready to go ahead and get that end journey reward. I definitely advise doing that, like I said, just because when that last journey comes, we're definitely going to want that. You might want that free player. And if you do, you want to be ready for it, just because you're not going to want to wait like 3 weeks to go ahead and be able to get that player. So and it doesn't really matter what journeys you do first. You could technically do the first one first, or whatever the case is. It doesn't really matter. You get more packs from the first and second, but these challenges are a little annoying to do. They're not really that hard. There's not really that many challenges if you think about it. 19, 17, and 14. It's just the thing. It's just the fact that they do take a while to do. If we go to this right here, and I just look down at 1929. Start in the second quarter, we have to rush for 2 touchdowns and win the game. So theoretically, it's not that it's a hard challenge. They're actually very easy to complete. They just do take a little bit amount of time. So once you do that, what I would advise doing is your level challenges. So do as many level challenges as you can do right now. And the reason is, look how many coins you can get just from all these different milestones, as well as we get coins just from completing the challenges. So the only tier I don't have is the last one, which gives me an extra 11,000. You can see I've pretty much done all of these, and they're super easy to do. Most of them, you know, you do rush for 30 yards, rush for 50, rush for 70, rush for 90. Super easy to do. They could take you a couple minutes to complete all 4 in the set for a lot of them. Some of them are a little bit harder and take a little bit longer, but overall they're very easy to do, and you get a bunch of extra coins, which will help with future promos. So once you do those 2, what I advise doing, if you haven't completed the NFL 100 already, I advise doing this as well. NFL 100, some of the easiest challenges this year, if not the easiest. They all are just 1 star, do a quick challenge basically, and you get a free player. You get all these free mid-level packs, and then you get the free NAT fantasy pack, which is basically a full NFL 100 player, which you can obviously use to power up a player for your team, or you can go ahead and quick sell them for training, or maybe save them and see if there's any sets that come out that you can use them. There's a lot of different things you can do with these cards, but they are good to have. And then after you do NFL 100, I would advise doing the Team of the Year, because those are also very easy to do as well. You don't have to complete all of the stars on it. So I think we needed either 80 or 90 stars. I'm not 100% sure, because obviously I completed the milestones, but we can see there's only 10 challenges on each, and they're very easy to do. So I did all of these ones, which are the specialists, because they're very easy. Ricards, rush 6 times, rush for 75 yards, and score a passing touchdown. All I did was get a 5-yard penalty on the first play. Don't hike the ball. Then you're more than 75 yards out, you just rush for 75 yards, and then you can go ahead and pass for like a 1-yard touchdown if you want to do that, or whatever the case is, but it's super easy to do. Zane Gonzalez, win the game, kick a field goal. So, I mean, they're super easy to do. And then once again, you get a Team of the Year player, which I still have the George Kittle on my team that I got, which I can quick sell. Personally, I just use him as my third tight end right now, even though I'm a theme team, but he has good run blocking, and I already have the rest of the chems, or the 50 out of 50. But he is a really good card, definitely to go ahead and get on your team, in my opinion. And then after you do Team of the Year, what I advise doing is these fan appreciation. So these are going to be weekly, but I advise doing week 1 right now if you can, just because I did 45 out of the 50 stars that you could do for these challenges. I just didn't do the one where you started in like the second or third quarter. Yeah, so I mean, it's not hard, but you only need, how many stars is it? I think it's like 125 for it, 120 for the golden ticket. I don't need to do 150 stars. If I want to do it later, I can just finish that challenge. But more than like, what I want to do is focus on that golden ticket, and obviously over 3 weeks, you want to complete the other challenges, but these ones are good to throw in there just to complete this week, or as the weeks come, depending on when you are watching this, you might already have week 2 out, just because, like I said, we're free golden ticket. Who doesn't want that, right? So definitely I advise going ahead and get that free golden ticket if you can as well after the fact. Once you do those challenges, what I would advise doing is coming back down and doing some of the older challenges if you have not completed them yet. Mutt Superstars is decent if you are looking to get a 90 overall. You could try to get the Mahomes if you want them on your team. I don't advise doing these unless you really need to do some challenges. They're not really that great. I would advise doing the Gauntlet next, in my opinion, if you haven't completed them already, because Gauntlet, once again, give crazy good rewards. I don't know if I have videos on Gauntlet 1, but I'm pretty sure I have them on Gauntlet 2 and 3. But you get a lot of good players, coins, upgrades. So basically you end up getting like 396 overall players, plus like a 92 plus and a 94 plus. So you get like a bunch of players. So it's definitely worth it to do from Gauntlet, doing all the Gauntlets all the way. It's super beneficial. Like I said, I have videos on it to help you guys out on that as well. And then after that, what I would do is I would come over and do the free agency. I would just go to the 96 tier if you wanted to, just because you do get a free 96, which then you could probably complete the set of like a Byron, Joe Thuney, Jadavian for cheaper, maybe make some coins back, do something like that. Pretty good way to go ahead and do it, in my opinion. And these challenges weren't that hard as well. Get a sack in 2 plays and don't allow a first down. Okay, well, if you get a sack on the first play, you can do all 5 challenges instantly. So you can see they're very easy to do for a lot of them. I did it 200 stars out of 200, but personally, you only have to go to get that 96 if you want. NFL Combine is also a very good one to do as well. Personally, it's not amazing these, but you do get the Metcalf if you wanted to power them up. Personally, I just sold the pieces. I just quick sold the Metcalf once I powered them up. But you do get like a free 95 overall Metcalf or something like that if you do the challenges. So it might be worth it for you to do, depending on if you wanted to do that. After those challenges, I would definitely just go ahead and focus on anything else you want at that moment. But those are pretty much the main challenges. Keep up with your Ultimate Legends if you can. Maybe do some power-ups, try to sell them for some extra coins, things like that. But those are pretty much the beef of what you should be doing, in my opinion. Like I said, these are going to be the most important for the new promos coming out, because when Rookie Premier comes out, the new Journey comes out, you're really going to want to have a lot of these cards. And I will show you in the sets real quick why I'm kind of explaining it, or why I think like especially Journey is super important if you haven't watched my other videos or any of my streams and things like that. So we want to come over here, and Journey should be pretty far back, but we know that there is going to be a 4th Journey. So we have Journey 1, Journey 2, Journey Diamonds, which is the 3rd, and then we still need this 4th Journey. So it's got to be coming out. I think it's going to come out with positional heroes as the same promo, somewhat like how Journey Diamonds did. That's just my opinion. We will have to see what ends up happening, but that's just my opinion on what we should do. So definitely let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. This is just personally my opinion. Let me know if this does help you out and there's any challenges that maybe you weren't focused on. Definitely drop a like on the video if it does help you out. Like I said, I probably have guides on most of them, but if you guys need any questions about the challenges, let me know. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you next time. We'll be right back.